Who's making that loud ass noise?
I didn't.
I'm eating food.
I moved my mic, so it might be that.
You bitch.
Like I moved it just to get close to my mouth.
Alright. Welcome to the Campfire Stories podcast. I am your host, Wavzz, and we are always joined by Joey. Say hello.
Shut.
And we added someone to the Campfire Stories podcast. You know him, the small squeaker himself, Will.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
So, Will, your life, would you like to talk about it?
Yeah. Yes. So, you know, shit happens sometimes.
Shit happens.
And so, the condom broke, so they had to deal with that.
Yeah.
And, no, I'm just kidding. It didn't happen. I was born in Tennessee. Don't know the exact state.
Tennessee is a state.
Shut up. I meant like part of Tennessee. But I don't know what the exact part, but I know Tennessee.
Yeah.
And from there, my dad kept moving and moving and moving and moving because he was in the army. He had to do shit, you know.
Yeah.
And so finally, he just was like, no. How about I go do a separate life than you? Boom, divorce at 3 years old. Doesn't really affect me. I'm pretty sure it doesn't affect you either ways.
No, not at all.
No? Okay, good. That would have been really bad if you said yeah.
I'm affected by your divorce. Yes, I am. If me and Joey got a divorce, it would probably affect you as a child.
Yeah, and
No homo.
really, I don't really, yeah, no homo. And it really doesn't, I don't really like my dad just because, he was like, oh, since you're a boy, you should live with your dad. No, like, I mean,
Nah.
I want to wear nails.
yeah, I want to have long nails. You know, it's funny, I actually have long nails right now.
So do I. I have not cut mine.
Same.
I just bite mine.
Same.
I don't do that. That's disgusting.
You use nail clippers?
Sometimes.
Oh, you're basic.
I know. And, so, I don't really like my dad just because that.
Good thing you met your father. I'm joking.
Yeah. That just made it so awkward. But, really, I just don't. It's not that I hate him, I don't avoid him, I don't do stuff like that. I think that shit's bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't avoid your parents. Unless they dropped you as a child.
Unless they're just, cunt.
Dodby, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that you should really just love your parents unconditionally, unless, they fucking in your ass. And then that's not good, because that's raping, It's not good at all.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, if they didn't do anything really bad, unless you're one of those spoiled kids, then you can go fuck yourself.
Basically. If you wear AirPods, you're a sinner.
No, I think if you're just a spoiled brat, honestly, just stop. It's really not worth it.
Speaking of spoiled brats, for my birthday, right, I got like $20 and a kiss. My brother, he got over $200 and a trip to the nearest, amusement park.
Well, you gotta expect those things. You're the oldest. They don't really,
Yeah,
they
that's
have to
bullshit,
take
though. I
young...
wanted to go to Zone 28.
I know, but,
Google it if you don't know what it is.
No, I really don't. But they really... When you're the oldest child, I've seen that too, because I'm the youngest, and I know what happens and stuff. I get special treatment. Obviously, if we get into a fight, I will always win, or it will just be a draw. I will never lose an argument. And that's just part of life. The youngest child always gets special treatment, unless you're, freaking 15, then you should just grow up.
I thought you weren't the youngest.
I am the youngest.
And Joey can't relate to that because Joey's an only child.
My parents just baby me all the time, and I'm like, stop it. I'm literally 16. Don't baby me. They're like, okay.
It's like, aw.
Well, I have a brother coming in November, so now I have to deal with the fourth one up my ass.
That's nice, though.
Alright, I'm gonna give you 3 names, right?
Okay.
I want you to pick between
Gerardo.
them, and then I'll tell you the actual name of this kid, okay?
Gerardo.
So, we went with Nathan, Henry, and
Okay.
fuck, what's the third one? Nathan and Henry. Out of those two, which one would you pick for a white baby?
White.
Henry.
Yeah, no. Henry. Yeah, Nathan is a black name. Trust me, I have a Nathan at my school. Never name anyone Nathan. They're automatically just gonna be bad.
Okay, so the real baby's name is Nathaniel.
What? That wasn't even.
No, it's a Shakespeare name. It's like Nathaniel or like Nathaniel.
Yeah, but you said Nathaniel, not Nathaniel.
No, there's an O at the end. I have to do this.
Nathaniel.
But
yeah, that wasn't even an option.
Yeah, I know. That's.
So, yeah, my wife, pretty good. I think so. Some might say otherwise, but I think so.
I get to eat
Wavzz.
a burger.
Yeah. Wait, so you want to talk about your life, or should we just Joey?
We should segue to Joey first.
Wait, you want me to talk about my life?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, jeez. My life is more about my problems than my family.
Yeah, I can see that. Not in a bad way, I mean.
I can't find this name. Oh well.
Because I have autism, clinical depression, and anxiety.
Cannot relate.
Cannot relate.
But I accept.
It was a bad time in my life, but I've gotten better.
But you got friends like Wavzz to cheer you up.
Yeah, the segue off of that, I don't really have anxiety per se. I have shyness in public places. So like if I'm in a mall or like a really big place, I will not do anything. I'll keep my mouth shut. But if I'm in a place less than like 7 people, I'll be more active.
Oh no, I have anxiety. Do you know what causes anxiety?
No, I do not.
It's something in the brain that you have less of, and it makes your brain. It's. I don't know a lot about it. I just know it's something about the brain that you have less of.
It's a chemical issue.
Yeah, chemical or something else. I forgot.
A chemical misbalance.
See, I don't want to be the kids that like say they have anxiety, but it's not true. So I'm not saying it's anxiety.
Definitely.
So I'm saying it's more as a personal shyness issue instead of a fucking.
Well, it's possible it's anxiety. I mean, like, the main problem is depression that people think.
I don't have depression. I know that.
And back in the day, I had really bad depression, but now but I don't know. Ever since having a lot of friends like you, I just kind of.
Yeah, I don't want to expose her business, but we used to be really close back then. It was me, Joey, Doug, and Andre. It was the 4. We literally never stopped seeing each other, never stopped in calls, never stopped anything.
And then in high school, it just split apart.
Not even high school, like the end of like maybe 8th grade, I want to say.
Hey yo, people. My sister knows not exactly what causes anxiety, but she heard it from.
Usually it's we all have a certain like types of chemicals in our brain. Some are like serotonin and shit like that, melatonin. You probably heard those things before. But if you have a deficiency of some of them, you end up getting mental disorders, or even like if you have extreme deficiencies of them, sometimes that equals serial killers. That's how you get them, because they have a chemical imbalance. Now, they're definitely not related, but that's the extremes that having low serotonin, low melatonin,
Jesus Christ.
She talks a lot.
Stop moving around in your chair. I'm trying to listen.
So it's really just chemicals in your brain that if you have less of.
That's why they use medication.
It's a chemical imbalance.
Make you work out physically. Serotonin. And just being happy to be happy and really on top of the world. So that's why they really pressure you to work out or do stuff that you really like, because it releases a chemical in your brain that's happier.
Oh. What's that shit say? The old god
Wow, she's hot and smart? Damn, I fuck.
My friend said you're hot and smart. Damn, 2 in 1.
Listen,
that's
Will,
a
I will become your stepbrother. I'm not kidding.
Yes, please.
Your
And
brother-in-law.
wait, you're
Jordan,
not
quit trying
becoming
to
my
cheat on me.
stepbrother.
No, your brother-in-law. I will
No.
become your brother-in-law.
You're not getting my
We're
brother-in-law.
flying to Florida.
No.
Joey, pack your bags. We're flying to Florida.
But yeah, yes, her boyfriend just left her.
Hot bet! It's time.
But
You release
yeah,
my
so
trap
really
card,
just
bitch stealer.
really just the summary is just medical deficiency, just like Joey said. You can cut that out if you want to.
Nah, it makes
And
sense. It's better
yeah,
than
and so really, yeah, I have anxiety, and you know, I really can really just relieve it, and leave my anxiety behind if I'm online, because you know they can't see you. They can make
I
fun of you.
just smoke to get rid of my anxiety.
Yeah,
just
then Wavzz
eat.
just do it. Who doesn't? Who doesn't just eat?
I love eating.
So Joey, has anything really happened in recent life, or is it just like happy? You know?
I don't know. Am I allowed to say what happened to me on podcast, Jordan?
Do you want to say it? That's the question.
Yeah, it's the question.
I-
Do you want to?
I'm okay with saying it. It's just I don't know how people take
I was about
it.
to say I've heard the story, and I don't know if you want to release it. You can.
Yeah,
It's not the story. I don't know if it's the story you're thinking of. The story about
I'm thinking of the
last year.
story that you.
You know what,
I don't know.
Joey? You know what? You just let it out. Maybe young listeners can come over, old listeners, regular listeners, and just help.
You don't have to. I'm like, really.
If
I
you want
mean-
to.
I'm fine.
If you don't, we can
Yeah,
segue to another
good.
topic.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah,
segue to this
Let's
topic.
segue to a different topic.
So, in the past week, I've ate more cake in my entire life.
Nah, I don't care about this week.
I
Tell me about the week you were born.
I downed a whole cake about like 2 weeks ago, and
Who
my
hasn't?
addiction to cake has just been building on.
Who hasn't?
I ate an entire small cake that was shaped like a pie, and then I ate a whole leftover cake without icing, and then my brother's birthday just showed up, and I ate about 3/4 of that cake,
Nice.
and it was a whole birthday cake,
Can you
Thursday, I ate 2 entire large pizzas.
Cake is just amazing. Like if you ever just want to like fall in, like,
I
if you ever just want me to
don't. I
fall in love
really
with you, just eat me cake.
I can't really have cake unless it's just the bread.
Joe, I'm talking to you. My birthday's coming up. If I don't get a cake, I swear.
I'm
Yo.
eating the largest cake in there.
No, not to be that guy, but Joey, do you know what our anniversary is? No homo.
It was so long ago since we met. We never.
No, when we
Celebrated
kicked
our
off,
anniversary.
starting talking, again.
It's been a good what?
The beginning of the school year for 9th grade. So I'd say about November of 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just start there. And when's ours?
Well, we haven't really been friends for so long. We've really only been for 2019.
No, I think I met you at the beginning of 2019.
Yeah, it was 2019 because I didn't know you before the Crows.
Yeah, but I'm glad I met you.
Yeah, same. I still got the N-word pass now.
Oh, you cock! You can't say it in this.
I'm not gonna say it. Though.
I'm the person who showed you guys to each other.
All hail Joey the goddess.
Joe, we get it. You're the friend. You bring friends together.
Yo, can you cut this out? But we should make a little, roll for shortcast if you don't mind.
What's
I'm alright with that.
Well, Joe, you're not in it, but you could be a guest.
what do you mean a roll for shortcast?
Oh, either like a VC or just a roll. Just call it shortcast.
Oh, you mean a voice channel? Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Either
Yeah.
one is fine. Like,
Yeah.
you could just say shortcast and put me in it. Because I'm not important low lives anymore.
Speaking of which, since we're here, the shortcast.
Hey.
It's a new podcast that me and Will came up with, where it's basically just a podcast, but it's smaller.
Yeah, it's like 5 to 10, but the first episode is like 20.
Me and Joey usually hit about 40 minutes to an hour on these, right?
So if you don't really like listening to like 30 to 40 minutes,
Of someone
just-
else, just listen to about 10 to 15 minutes of me
listen to
complaining
a
about stupid
speaker and a
shit.
person who is amazing, you know?
Yeah, let's
just
do a
listen to
black
them.
man and a small man talk about different people for about 10 minutes.
That's why it's called shortcast.
No, it was called shortcast because it's called shortcast because you know I'm under average height. So Jay, how tall are you again?
5'11".
You can't be in shortcast.
Wait, are you actually 5'11"?
I don't know. Last I got checked, I think.
We stood by each other and you seemed about 5'9".
Maybe. I don't know, because
That's what size he is.
100%.
I was measured on a tape measure for 5'11". Oh, it could be 5'9".
What is that picture?
It's a nut picture. Well, you can't spread emojis. We can't, you know, the audience can't see them.
I know,
Hey,
but
Jordan, do you like what I added?
Yes, I did. That emoji.
Which and both of these.
Listen, my favorite
Let's go back to the
emoji is
podcast.
Sugimi.
I feel like we should just get back to the podcast.
Sugimi, best girl.
Fine.
Well, since you're here, I asked this Joey in the second episode, and we had a whole topic discussion on it. What's your favorite anime?
Can I go on a little bit of a trail for a second?
Yes, you can.
My first anime was Attack on Titan. Love
Boo.
that. Didn't get good, you know, after the
Boo.
second season. Yeah, I know. I don't really like it either anymore. Because, you know, the anime's not one. Dueling of the Franks was pretty good, not gonna
Dueling of
lie.
the Franks was beautiful.
Not my first one.
It's not my
but
first either, but it's good.
It's not. I haven't watched it in a while, but the episodes I did watch were pretty good. I watch anime on Netflix, surprisingly. I think-
Dueling of the Franks isn't on Netflix, is it?
I don't know.
No, it's
I don't. I could look it
Guys,
up.
I scared.
Okay, just to chill off for a second. I was in a
Right back.
Walmart. Damn it. Okay, we're still gonna talk. I was in a Walmart, and I was looking through the DVD section, and they had the first season of Dueling in the Franks on DVD and Blu-ray. And I wanted to buy it so bad, but they didn't have the second season.
Damn, dude.
Even though it's still it's both 24 episodes. I guess they call it the first half and the second half. Also, the Ancient Magus Bride was on there. Have you seen that? Will,
What?
have you seen the Ancient Magus Bride?
No.
You're missing out.
I know.
It's basically about a girl who lives in a whole bunch of debt. She buys herself to slavery to a mage, and then just becomes his wife.
Wait, is the person like a very like it's a god type thing and it's like head is a skull?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, yeah, dude, I freaking love that. I think
Yes.
that's on Netflix.
It's beautiful.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's it called again?
The Ancient Magus Bride.
Mm.
I was watching it while it was coming out, and it's amazing.
I don't think it was on here, but I really do like it.
The first anime that I watched as a joke, we were reading Romeo and Juliet in 9th grade. And I was sitting with Andre, and I said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if they had an anime based on it? And they did. Romeo x Juliet. Pretty decent. Kind of went off the storyline for a bit, but what was cool about it is they had William Shakespeare actually be one of the characters in it in a third person. He was able to break the fourth wall. So every time he was on it, it was like super funny. And then they made a another Romeo and Juliet thing, but more high schoolish. Pretty dumb. I wouldn't recommend it. It's alright.
My favorite right now is Code Geass. I'd say my second thing is JoJo. Not gonna lie, I stopped watching anime for a while.
The first anime I actually got really interested in was Chobits, where like they had robots, Persicoms, where they did their work for them, and it was like no one fell in love with them because like it was an inevitable death, and then blah 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 shit happens.
The first anime I got really interested in was actually Hunter x Hunter.
I didn't like it. At the time, I didn't know how to read that well, so it was
Did you
very
watch
hard.
it on Adult Swim?
No. Well, I watched one episode, so I'm like, hey, this looks pretty good.
I was supposed to say Adult
I watched-
Swim hosted a lot of Bleach, Parasite, Hunter x Hunter. I think Naruto. No, was it
I don't think
Nickelodeon? Nickelodeon took Naruto.
Yeah.
My-
Adult Swim took
and
all of our
Avatar.
boring ones.
Would
My
you consider
third-
Avatar an anime or a cartoon?
Which one?
I don't know.
The episode 1.
Yeah, because anime stands for animation.
Well, obviously, but it's Japanese animation.
Yes,
It was
so
never
still
specified to be an anime, but it was never specified to be a cartoon.
Yes,
either.
it is. If you look at Naruto, it's subheadings.
Oh,
well, not
Naruto's an anime
subheadings.
no matter what. It makes sense.
No, I mean Avatar.
Well, that's the first thing that popped up.
It's part
No,
of anime.
Avatar is not an anime.
Really?
Yeah.
When I
Avatar
Googled
is a
it,
show
it said
created in the West influenced by Asian culture. So no, it was not an anime, but it's inspired by.
Well, it's still an animation at least, you know.
Well, of course it's animation. Still.
USA anime, which US anime isn't that good.
Sugoi!
And so my third one has to be on Host Club.
I think I've looked at it, but never saw it.
Once you get into it, it's pretty good. Has anyone seen? Hold on. Ajin, Ajin.
No.
It's on
Ajin?
Netflix. Ajin,
Ajin.
Ajin. Demi-human. Okay, so what it really is, it's these things that
Have you ever watched Magi?
Magi.
I think
Hold
no,
on.
I saw it but didn't watch it.
Wait, you
need
said
to watch it, it's actually
Magi. Wait, what?
Or Gurren Lagann?
Yep, go on, log on. But wait, what'd you say? Magi? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I looked at this. I didn't want to watch it though.
Oh, it's called Magi.
It's magic, but Magi, the labyrinth of magic.
Yo, guys, guess what? The Magic School Bus is on Netflix.
Or
Shut up.
wait, really? Wait,
Yep.
really?
It's been on
I'll-
Netflix.
I'll play it right now if you guys want.
No,
Magic.
please fucking don't. Remember, this is the
Oh,
YouTube
yeah, I'm
copyright
watching
music.
it.
Copyrighted music.
Magi, I didn't really get into it.
This
I
is
didn't,
pretty much just a ritual, not a ritual.
Did-
Yes,
did
everyone.
did anyone
Yeah,
see
you normal
Devil
field
Part
trip?
Timer?
It's like
No way.
I read the first manga book.
Jackson feeling good.
Devil Part Timer?
Yeah, I read the first manga book.
It's on Netflix.
It's also a manga. It came from
Yeah.
a manga.
Most
read the
animes
first
are from
manga book. You say manga?
Manga, I don't care.
Do you say garage or garage?
Garage.
Lever or lever?
Garage. I say both of the terms, no matter what. Sometimes I say garage, sometimes I say garage. I have an Aussie friend, I have a British friend, I have a lot of different cultural friends.
The first British friend I met was Kaiser.
Kaiser is British?
What do you think he was?
I think so. I don't know.
And then the first Aussie friend I met was Jack.
Jack, yeah. So what we should do is, how long is this so far?
This is 23 minutes.
Damn, we still got like 10 to 15.
We should
towards-
segue in the Will's face reveal.
Oh!
It's come.
No.
I'm not gonna like release it, but it's coming out in 4 days. No one has seen his face besides his close friends. And I am so ready. I'm so ready for it.
Wait, don't say close friends. I really don't have any friends outside of,
No, but I-
It's like-
We're all hyped for it. Will announced it one day in the chat, and I was so excited.
I was bored. I was like, well, what could get... I like to be spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
Random.
I started streaming more, again.
I was the one that made you stream. I
Yeah,
was like,
pretty much.
Yo, stream now.
No,
And
and then
I was just
yesterday
playing
I
Roblox.
was like, you know what? It's 12 o'clock in the morning. What can I do? I said, you know what? Let's stream. So I
Yeah.
I
I,
want to cut my tongue in two and then be able to lick things from both sides.
that is beautiful.
We should segue into mobile games.
Well, we should segue in the
Hey.
sports. Joey plays. Joey bowls. So what's your sport? You don't
I
have
just
it.
don't answer that
Yeah,
question.
you don't know.
I used to play soccer for 2 years.
I was
Really, the only thing I liked about soccer was that we would get apples and Gatorade after every practice.
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
I
thinking
do
of
like
Gate.
Despacito.
I was thinking
I
of
played
Gate.
t-ball for like a year, and then I played basketball for a year, and then football.
Isn't
for 4
T-ball just the pussy version of?
It is a
baseball?
pussy version of baseball. And then I played football for 4 days.
You know what's sad?
Of course you did.
No, that's why I developed my limp.
No, guys, you know what's bad?
What?
What?
On Netflix, under exciting crime TV shows, I found One Punch Man.
Yo, they came out with the second season.
They did.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Joey
if you
already
go
watched
to Go
it.
Anime,
Not all of it.
not all of it. So
Joey's
I
the
found
one who
this.
showed me. Joey was like,
So I found this game, and that game is part of more of a more games, and it's called Tower Unite.
can we get sponsored by Tower Unite, please?
And so it's real. Here, I'll show you. If you want to just
We need money, please.
I'll send you. If you just go on Steam and look up Tower Unite, it's a whole bunch of different games, but necessarily you have a condo.
Yeah.
And condo is just like an apartment, but like bigger.
Condom.
And
Condom.
you can customize and stuff like that with games. And one of the games is like, I don't know how to explain it. You're in a ball. Has anyone seen that? Does anyone know what Fish Games is?
No.
No.
Okay, so it's a launcher that has games in it where you can do it. It just has SpongeBob Dinner Dash.
Oh, that
And-
was SpongeBob Dinner Dash was my shit.
And so also Freddy Fish.
Oh, load. Eon. Game.
So you're in a hamster ball and you go through courses and you can customize your character. Like I'm watching. Has anyone seen the YouTube channel Madam?
No, I have not.
You're missing out. And she has a Squidward skin inside the hamster ball.
Have you?
And I
guys-
thought it was just one skin.
Have you played HP games?
HP, what's
The
that?
games automatically downloaded on computer. I think only my mom has it because it's weird. But my mom had this thing called HP games, where there were games like Dora, SpongeBob. They were already downloaded on there, and you could just play them. They had
Nice.
they had Zumba. I think Tetris was on there. Oh, we should
When
play.
you said Zumba, I thought you meant Roomba.
we
I
should
feel like I'm high whenever I look at this Nickelodeon thing.
we should play Tetris one day, all three of us.
I don't think that's in I don't think that's actually.
I could beat your dickheads in Tetris.
Yeah, I
Da,
think
da,
I
da, 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 da,
That's like the only mobile game I play.
could.
Can we not sing the Tetris theme? Let's segue to another topic now, shall we?
Should we segue into Steam? And
I think we should get off games and focus on something else.
then let's go into Steam locomotives. What do you guys like about
Cars.
trains? No, trains.
I like
Those are
trains.
Steam locomotives.
You know what? Trains? Look, I always wanted to ride a train. That's one thing I've always wanted to do.
Apparently, I almost died once.
Trying to ride a train.
Yeah.
So you've been on a train.
I don't remember it, but yeah, I guess.
Have you guys ever been to a demolition derby?
No.
Those are literally fucking insane. See, do you know what one is, though?
Oh.
6 cars line up from the back. So the fronts are facing away from each other, right? And they smash into each other
Oh,
for
I've been to a
entertainment.
monster truck rally.
No, a demolition derby.
I know, but that's kind of the same.
Yeah.
Like they smash into each other. Yeah.
Mud is everywhere on it
I
because
feel
you know
like
it's
I'm
the
high.
country. So mud's everywhere, and then
Did
everything
someone
else.
say country?
Yeah.
Did someone say country?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Did someone say country?
You can't throw rhythm in here.
Gosh. Guys, did anyone say? Wait, you guys said country, right? Let me get that right.
Did someone?
Shut up.
No.
We're not listening to
I
Country
wanna-
Road. We're trying to.
Wait. Before you guys do anything, you guys said country, right? I
No.
said country.
You guys played the same song. Joey, stop. We're not listening to Country Road. Take me home.
Oh, can you guys not hear that? Oh, that's sad.
Jesus Christ, Will. Sorry, geez. Alright, Will, since you're here, okay, let's talk about your childhood. More about your childhood. What was your favorite things to do as a kid? Your favorite activities, your favorite games?
Okay. My favorite thing was not being able to get into all the wacky stuff. I am now. Like politics.
Joey, actually stop.
Um, I don't like. I just like being a child. I don't want to have to deal with politics and stuff. And since I'm a white male, people like me, usually don't have to fight for their rights because we're white and male. And so.
Alright, I'm done now.
Yeah. I don't want to get into that stuff.
Yeah,
just my opinion.
My childhood was pretty just a childhood. I almost tried cigarettes as a child. Never doing that again.
Smoking nicotine is much better for you.
Smoking nicotine is much better for you. Well, we should get you to smoke weed.
Hey, and no.
Speaking of which, I have smoked weed. Jordan has indeed smoked the weed.
And he hasn't shared with me yet, so that's gonna change real soon.
I said it was a sin for so long, and it still is. And then I said, you know what, fuck it, let's just give it a try. And it wasn't that bad. It just makes everything 5 times funnier. And Joey, since we were talking about this, you said you had a story you'd like to share about it. Joey,
how I tried an edible in the bathroom.
Oh, I actually didn't hear that one. Would you like to speak it?
Okay, so basically this kid brought brownies. He's like, hey, you want to have a brownie? Come with me to the restaurant. I'm like, that's a weird place to have a brownie, but okay. And he's like, here, try this. And I'm like, okay. He's like, don't touch the ones in green wrapping. So, of course, me being me, I grabbed one in green wrapping. I ate it. I'm like, bro.
What bathroom was this? Was this school bathroom?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was interesting.
What'd you do after that?
Went to math.
How was math?
I slept.
As I was high, I looked over at my cousin. I was like, yo, are you awake? And all I heard was just straight snoring. I was like, yeah, you're gone. He did that 2 nights in a row. I forgot I can mute rhythm. I'm just going to mute rhythm.
Time to leave work.
I think we reached a good stopping point.
Yeah. And if you guys want to just look in general.
Like cheese and weed.
You said the M for mini. You said W for Wombo. I don't think Wombo is a word. Really.
Really, SpongeBob? Wombo, like I Wombo, you Wombo, he, she Wombo. It's Womboology, SpongeBob. It's 1st grade.
Alright, so what would you like to? I think we're gonna have Willamore podcast.
Only if Joey likes.
So Joey, would you like to sign off with any word?
Crunchyroll, take me home.
Will?
To a place.
Go follow Wavzz on Twitch, Wavzz. Go follow Joey on IceTheFrog. Go check out my podcast, The Shortcast. Has me and Wavzz in it.
And
5 to 10 minutes.
Wear socks during sex.